always told me early on into my wine career is that you haven't lived until you've tried a truly tremendous red Burgundy. And I have to say, they were right. There's a reason why people call Pinot Noir the holy grail when it comes to wine, especially in reference to the great wines of Burgundy. As you can possibly tell, Pinot Noir is the grape varietal behind the red wines of Burgundy. All across the Côte de Nuits and even the Côte de Beaune, Pinot Noir here is absolutely in its element. It produces wines here which have got flavours and aromatics unseen anywhere else in the globe. So what does it actually taste like? Well, in the glass you'll have this really high acidity and fairly low tannins, which makes it quite an easy and approachable red wine to start out with, especially as if you're just getting into the wine game. As far as aromatics are concerned, well, that's a different story altogether. Pinot Noir has fantastic aromatics of red cherries, strawberries and plums in its youth, and as it gets older and matures in the bottle, generally speaking, I'd like to point out, Pinot Noir is best around the 5 to 10 year old bracket. Well, good Pinot Noir is at least. And this is where it really starts to come into its own. You get this slightly savoury note coming through, this slightly earthy, mushroomy and leathery note coming through, as well as these beautiful floral notes like lavenders and violets coming through as well. And as it ages even longer, it's like a really great Cabernet Sauvignon. It starts to have these slightly dried or candied fruit aromas as well, with dried currants and dried cherries coming through, and it just continues to get more complex the longer it stays on in the bottle. Due to Pinot Noir's elusive nature and winemakers around the world wanting to try and perfect their own Pinot Noir, you'll find Pinot Noirs quite happily planted all over the world, with many different winemakers testing out new regions and styles to try and create their take on a true, brilliant red Burgundy. So you'll find Pinot Noir, of course, in Burgundy, in northern France, but also in places like Germany, Austria, and even in England you'll find it there, as well as in the New World in places like New York and all across California and Canada and Oregon, and also, of course, down in New Zealand, where Central Otago and Martinborough are absolutely the leaders in the Pinot Noir scene. So if you haven't already tried a Pinot Noir, which I'm sure you have, then you really have to go out and experience a red Burgundy today.